What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for, of course, my very first review for this brand new season, of course, at least for me, a brand new season of the Walking Dead Telltale game series. This one's going to be for the season premiere. We're going to review 2 episodes today, starting off with Season 3, Episode 1 of the New Frontier season, of course. This one's going to be Season 3, Episode 1, Part 1 of 2, video review. Okay, guys, so this is going to be doing my video review for the very first episode of our video reviews for, of course, Season 3 of the Walking Dead Telltale game series reviews. Now, this one we're going to be doing a review for Episode 1, then stay tuned later on today. We're going to be talking about Episode 2 as well. Probably that video will be coming out in about an hour or so after this one is posted. So, in about an hour or so, or maybe depending on when the time you're watching this video, Episode 2 video might be coming up, pretty soon, or it may already be out. So, this is going to be a two-parter video. This one I want to discuss just the season premiere, and then I want to discuss Episode 2 afterwards, because, honestly, so many things happened in these first 2 episodes, and I want to kind of make separate videos on them, because I really feel like I can really talk about just both these episodes separately in one video. So, yeah, new season, very exciting stuff. We're in a new season now for the Walking Dead Telltale game series, and, I gotta say, guys, I'm really impressed with these first 2 episodes. I have one big con with this season, and we're gonna get into that, pretty soon. But aside from that, guys, I like this season so far. I really do. 2 episodes in, I like this season. I think the storyline's really good. I think they've done some good things with it. And they did even some nods to the Walking Dead comic book series. They've done a bunch of that stuff, more so in Episode 2, which we'll get into. But, basically, this season is a really completely new story, so let's basically talk about it. So we have kind of a bit of a change going into this season. We have a brand new character, Javier, as well as his kind of family at the beginning in a flashback as we see the death of his father, and the brother's upset because he couldn't make it to say goodbye to his father, that type of deal, and Javier just didn't make it in time, basically. So his mom gets bitten by him, basically, and they, she gets bitten on the face, and they're trying to help her, they're trying to get him to the hospital and stuff. And it's the beginning of the end of the world, basically, in a flashback at the beginning. And at first I'm like, okay, who are these people? And then we go into their story in the current timeline in the apocalypse. So we have him, Kate, and a few others. His brother is not there, but basically it's just them and then these 2 kids. Marina and Gabriel, I believe is their names, but I believe I'm wrong. I don't know, I think I'm wrong, but I think the names of the 2 kids, it's, Javier, Kate, and then the 2 kids are Marina and Gabe. Let me know if I'm right, or if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below, but I think that's the name of the kids. But anyway, Kate and Javier basically are the only really responsible for them, they've been on the road for a while, that type of deal, basically we get to see them stop at a junkyard, and they're on the road trying to find whatever they can, and we kind of spend some time with these characters, and for about the first half an hour, I'm like, okay, this is this feels like a new game, like this doesn't even feel like Walking Dead, and I was a little kind of disappointed that we didn't pick up with Clementine right away, but that quickly went away once we ran into these new characters from the New Frontier group. Now, they all have, these, tattoos on them or something like that, like their own logo or something. And basically, they take, Javier kind of tries to hide the, Kate and the 2 kids, and they take him, knock him out, basically, and he's in the vehicle with this other guy. Who is part of this New Frontier group, basically. So, the tree falls in the road, they get into an accident, basically, and, we get to find out who did it, and I can't wait to get to this, and let's not delay it any further. We've had a time skip, so things are very different now, and one person that has grown up throughout this time skip, and that we get to, revisit in this this first episode, because obviously this is led by Javier, is we get to see, basically, Clementine in this first episode, basically point the shotgun at him after I decided, and let's also be specific here, I decided to shoot the guy and not let him get away, because, I don't know, I just felt like, honestly, these guys have been causing me nothing but trouble, I'm gonna kill the guy so he can't get away and, like, I can't get to anything, or try to do anything. So I don't know. I just let him get. I just basically, shot him. I didn't let him get away. I basically killed the dude. And then we have Clementine. So the moment I saw this, I just got instant chills, honestly. And I love this. This is really cool. Now I'm honestly very, very kind of worried about AJ, because we see AJ through flashbacks in this first episode. And you guys have to remember, I did kill Kenny, so the flashbacks for me are basically Clementine getting her finger jammed in the car, and trying to protect kid AJ, and trying to get food and stuff like that. So and AJ being scared and stuff like that. So, I like the flashbacks. I think the flashbacks are good. We saw a little bit of it in this episode. We obviously, there's a story here and they're telling it, so I think that's really good on where AJ is, because he's not, with Clementine now, obviously. So there's some questions there. But, she holds Javier at gunpoint, and I think this is a good time to bring up my one con with this season. It's not led by Clementine. We don't play Clementine. And that is my big problem with Season 3. Is that this whole season is being led by a new character. Now, let me specify. I like his character. I really do. I like Javier as a character. And I have to say, all these new characters we see in this first season, I love it. First season, jeez. Season 3, I love it. I think it's incredible. Honestly, I think this group compared to the cabin group are incredible. Honestly, I really have to say. And I don't know, Kate, the kids, Javier, I think they're all great characters. I really have to say, I like their characters a lot, and way more than almost every character we saw in Season 2. I think the new characters they brought into this season are 1,000 times more intriguing than any of the characters in Season 2, minus, Clementine and Kenny. Minus them, I think these characters are awesome. Just in my personal opinion. So, basically, Clementine is looking for a vehicle to basically just get away, basically try to get away from everything. She wants to get away, she wants to find a good enough vehicle and try to kind of use it and to try to get away from them or get to somewhere. So, a bit confusing there on why she's wanting to leave, that type of deal, but it sounds like, AJ's probably not dead. AJ's most likely somewhere, and they got separated somehow, something like that. So that's still a mystery that is yet to come, basically. But I don't think AJ's dead or anything. I think that they got separated somehow and somebody else has them or something. I don't know. But Clementine obviously is not with AJ anymore, so obviously there's a story there, and they're telling that. So she's part of this other kind of community that it doesn't seem that she's fitting into that well. They know Clementine, they know who she is, but she's not fitting in 100%. And basically, she takes Javier back, and we get to see that, Javier has one mission. Javier wants to find Kate and the kids, and Clementine wants to kind of just get away from there, maybe to try to go find AJ. Potentially, is my prediction, is to go find him. Now, the biggest thing about this as well is that this new location. So, we have a lot of new characters. We have this one guy that's playing a game of cards and stuff. We have this one dude that basically is not being too nice to Clementine, and they kill him, basically. Now, of course, they're thrown into a little bit of a cell, Clementine and Javier, for that, and, we have the one girl that comes and patches up Javier, this like, nurse lady or whatever, which I'm forgetting her name, so if anybody remembers her name, let me know in the comments section. But basically, what we end up seeing is that, he wants to get back to Kate and them. He wants to make sure they're okay, if they're still at the junkyard or not. And actually, surprisingly, which is the next part I want to kind of mention about this episode, they do find them. They get back to the junkyard, basically. They do go with this new lady, this nurse type lady, which, like I said, I don't remember her name, so let me know in the comment section what her name is. But she kind of finds Javier to be, good looking, I guess, or something like that. And basically, they find Kate, they find the kids. It's a happy ending. And by the end of it, we have the one kid, the one girl, okay, her name is, I'm forgetting her name, I'm sorry, but she gets killed basically out of nowhere, and we have, Kate that gets shot, and we have the new Frontier group, the characters that took Javier at the beginning. They point guns at them basically, and we have a bit of a cliffhanger where do you go with Kate and try to get her some help, or do you stay with Clementine and fight against these people? So I stayed with Clementine. I decided to basically you know, they killed the little girl. They killed somebody very important to me, Javier. So, honestly, I looked at it as, let's kill these guys right now. I used the explosives, and basically the episode ends with an explosion. So me and Clementine are fighting these New Frontier characters, basically. So, that's how this episode ends for me. I know maybe, you know, the other option maybe goes differently, but that's how the episode ends for me. So, as a season premiere, I don't like that it's not led by Clementine. I think that's such an annoying thing. Why would you lead it by a character that is, you know, just not, like, he's a brand new character? But I want to specify, I like Javier and his new character. I think all these new characters in this season are perfect. I just don't think he's leading material. I think Clementine should have been the lead, and I stand strongly, you know, for that. But this season gets so much hate, and I'm just gonna have to specify at the end of this review. Minus that, I think the storyline and what they're doing with these new characters coming in, the new villains, all these new characters, Javier and his people, Clementine being way older, where's AJ, where, you know, the questioning of that, this new group and what's going on with them. I love this first episode. I think it's really, really good. I think they've got a great storyline, shocking moments, especially the ending, and I loved it. I did. I loved the first episode. So, stay tuned. We're going to review episode 2. I know that this review may offend some people because apparently some people think that this is a horrible season. So far, I have to disagree with people. I think this is a very, very good season premiere, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's almost perfect. Just that one thing I don't like is that Clementine is becoming a side character. I hope that that's not the case in Season 4, because if that's the case, that's going to be very annoying. But, you know, hopefully that changes. But I do like Javier. I do like these new characters. I really like the storyline. I like the backstory. I like the flashbacks they use at the same time. And I'm very impressed. I gotta say, guys, I'm very impressed with this episode. So, anyway, guys, stay tuned, by the way, for Part 2. That's going to be coming up in about another hour or so. We'll discuss episode 2 and everything that happened in that one, because that one is absolutely insane as well. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, guys. If you're new here, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Follow Dan's Walking reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?